Hi, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk. So, first, let me say, excuse my appearance. I am literally multitasking here. I got some deep conditioner in this hair of mine, and I don't think I've ever been on camera with my hair out, but it's the first time for everything, huh? So, I am spending my day creating, trying to work on some Christmas projects. Um, but I wanted to get on here and kind of reach out to you guys because I know a lot of you um, have been following me. Well, I don't say following me, but been subscribers for a while, and I appreciate you all. And those of you who are even new may have some suggestions or advice. So I'm reaching out to you guys before I make my final decision on what I'm about to talk to you about, and just get some feedback. So what this coffee talk is about is, let me briefly tell those of you who don't know, I am a temp. I work for a temp agency, and I've been a temp for over 2 years. My very first assignment has been on and off for as long as I've been a temp. I think in my last coffee talk, my assignment had ended, or I was part-time at that time. I can't even remember. Probably should have watched it before I did this one. But I was without a job for a month, and they called me back. So I went back in August 17th to be exact. So I was only out of work for a month. And in that time, I was doing a lot of, I guess, soul searching on what I wanted to do, as far as professionally. And I think I talked about opening up an Etsy shop, and those of you who have been my subbies for a while know that I also am an Avon rep, and I've been struggling with trying to figure out how or if I can balance everything. Two businesses, a full-time job, and also try to have a personal life. Because for those of you, well, I don't really talk about my personal life ever. But I will say that I've been single for over 3 years now. I've dated, but nothing serious. Yeah, in about 3 years or more. Um, and I do date online because I don't go out. I am not very social at all. I am an introvert. I actually enjoy being alone for the most part. Let me just say, I like being alone. I like my solitude. I'm not a person who has gatherings over in my house. I don't have a lot of friends. As you guys know, I have my best friend Melly, who lives in California. You know, once in a very blue moon, I may socialize with my coworkers, but that's pretty much it. And that's just who I am, and I've accepted that, and I'm fine with it. So because of all that, I do online dating. I've been doing it for years, and though I haven't made a real love connection, I've met some really interesting guys. Some, yeah. But anyway, so it is what it is. So with that said, this is not about my dating life, but I've been struggling with trying to figure out if I can balance all of these things, or if I need to let some things go, or what do I need to do. So let me let you know what I'm doing now. So I'm working back full time, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So there is my week. So that leaves the weekends for me to create, or do whatever else I need to do. And as far as the Avon is concerned, I honestly thought about letting it go. And I'll let you know why. It's not that I don't enjoy it, because I do. Um, am I making much of a profit? No. To be honest, no. And it's not because of Avon. It's just because I am not, I guess, I'm not putting as much into it as I could. Um, and I also think, and I'm not trying to make an excuse, but I also think living in New York, it's very difficult for direct sale businesses, in my opinion, because everything pretty much is available here, and New Yorkers want it now. We want it now. So I think for me personally, it's been a little bit of a struggle to be successful as an Avon rep. So I was thinking that maybe I would kind of just deal with online sales for now and not do the one-on-one. And so with that said, I thought about shutting down my Avon YouTube channel, because I don't have a lot of subbies on there, and because that channel, and I haven't posted a video on there in months. And I really didn't think anybody would miss me or notice if I did shut it down. But as I'm thinking, okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut that down, and maybe I'll just keep my Instagram. Because with the Avon YouTube channel, I was really invested. I did haul videos and I talked about the product, but if I'm not buying it, or if I'm not really invested in it, there's really no way I could make videos about it. So that's why I thought that part I would probably shut down, because like I said, I don't have a lot of subbies on there, and I didn't think anybody would notice. Well, until I got a new subby, and she posted that she loved my videos. So I'm like, oh boy, now what do I do? Because I don't want to disappoint people. I'm not saying that she would be like crushed, like her world will end if I shut down my YouTube channel, but it's been, no one's really commented on my videos really in a while. So like I said, I didn't think anybody would miss it. So now I don't know. I don't know what I should do about the whole Avon thing now. Like, I'm still on the fence about it. And, as far as the Etsy business is concerned, it's something that I do want to do, that I plan to do. I'm honestly not worried about making sales. I'm not worried about making a whole lot of money. I'm not even worried about it just totally not working out. Because the way I see it is, that is something that I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to create regardless. And if I don't sell, whatever I put out there, it's not really that big of a deal, because I create now to either give away as gifts, or every now and then, more so now that people, are really discovering what I do, I'm getting asked to make things. So I'm not worried about making money and selling what I create. That part I'm not worried about. I'm just worried about trying to manage it all. So I have to make a decision on whether or not I can juggle two businesses and work a full-time job and still try to have a personal life. And because I don't want to have to do anything. When I do something, I want to put my all into it, and I don't want to, I just don't want to throw anything together, is pretty much what it is. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm reaching out to you guys. I know a lot of you have online shops and families, and you go to school, and you have full-time jobs and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just curious to know how you balance it all. And if you have any advice or suggestions or whatever, I'm open to hearing what you have to say. because sometimes I think it's good to, you know, hear what other people have to say and get another opinion before you make a final decision yourself. So that's where I'm at right now. As far as my personal life, I guess. Not the whole dating thing, but those of you who know, I have a bestie, Melly, and she lives in Cali. And usually every year I go to Cali to visit her, and I stay about a week, and I have a great time. And I usually try to share a little bit of that with you guys. I wasn't able to go this year. You know, my finances wasn't right, and other things happened that I wasn't able to go. So I am going in January 24th to be exact, 2 days after Melly's birthday. So that will be great. And I'm staying 2 weeks this time to kind of make up for not being able to go this week. So, and we're also going to go on a little girls trip. We're going to have a little road trip. So I thought it would be fun to kind of take you along on that little journey, because I've also been thinking about something someone said to me, and her name is Amy, and she is Shab Addiction Stevens on YouTube. And she said to me at the beginning, actually New Year's Day, I put up a Coffee Talk video, and she, I don't even know what that video was about, to be honest. I'm assuming it was about my Avon business because she mentioned that, and she mentioned, I must have been saying something about working and how I hate commuting and all that kind of stuff. So she said, have you ever thought about vlogging? You could share your days with us, Avon and creating. And ever since she said that, I've been really thinking about it. She said, I think it would be fun seeing your average day, just a thought. And trust me, Amy, I've been thinking about it a lot. I don't think my day-to-day is interesting at all. I think it's quite boring because, like I said, I don't really do much. But I do think that I might share with you guys, like, my countdown to Cali, and like I said, my trip there. Melly already know, and she thinks it's a great idea. And share our little road trip, and you know, and I think if I do that, I'll see how it goes, and depending on what my final decision is about whether or not to keep the Avon business or open an Etsy shop or whatever, I will see whether or not vlogging is for me, and if you guys are interested. So with that said, I'm not going to ramble on any longer. I'm just going to ask that you, you know, if you have any feedback or you have any advice or suggestions, feel free to let me know what you have to say, because I'm very interested. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to have more videos out for you soon. I know I really haven't been sharing much. I got a new laptop, and I'm so excited about it. It's been a long time since I got a new laptop. So since I've had a laptop, period. So I've been doing everything on my little Kindle, and my Kindle is like, yeah, it's over me already. So yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna end this now because I've been talking way too long. So I'm gonna get back to creating, and let me know what you think, what your thoughts are, and I will hope to talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.